Hey everybody, how are you tonight? Dr. Stephanie Stroud with Cornerstone's Pet Tip of the Week. I'm so glad to see you guys again. I missed you guys last week when I got tied up with some emergencies. But tonight we are back, and tonight we're talking about back to school. You know, everyone is going back to school. Here in Joplin we had people going back to school last week. A lot of the colleges are starting to go back to school now this week, and so everyone's excited with this buzz and the excitement of starting a new fresh school year and learning new things. But what effect does that have on our pets? And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So if you think about it, during the summertime, you were probably crazy busy with activities. You took your pets along with you, your dogs, your cats. You probably were home a little bit more, had some vacation time where you could relax and had long lazy summer days or lazy summer evenings sometimes if the activities weren't keeping you crazy. And so your pets have just really gotten used to you guys being around, to having the kids around. And now all of a sudden, the kids are back in school, you're continuing with work, and there's this whole routine schedule change. And oftentimes our dogs or cats or our pets don't understand why all of a sudden we had lots of family members around and now they're all gone. Why is the house so quiet? And so that can be kind of startling to our pets. And so want to give you guys some tips on things to help them with the transition and to keep them from being stressed out. So the first tip I will give you is to establish a routine. So get up and take them on a walk the same time every day. Feed them the same time every day. The quicker you can establish that routine, the less stressful it is going to be for them, because they're going to know what to expect. And so establishing a routine gives them a level of comfort, just because they're not wondering if something else is going to change all of a sudden. And so making sure you establish a routine, mainly with the, like I said, the time you walk them in the morning or evenings, maybe the time you pet and love on your kitty cat during the morning or the evenings, establishing when you feed them, how much you feed them, so forth. So first tip I have for you is establish a routine. The second tip is exercise is your friend, okay? So dogs and cats, especially young ones, it can be a big transition for them when they're used to playing all day with the kids and everything, and now all of a sudden the kids are in school and they can kind of get bored, okay? And so the more you exercise your pets, the better it's going to be for them. They're not going to be bored around the house, and they're not going to develop anxiety with that boredom and end up destroying your house. The worst thing that could be possible for you guys is you're stressed with yourself with the new schedule change. You got to pick up the kids, you got to come home, you got to get dinner ready, and then all of a sudden you realize the house is a mess because either your kitty cat or your dog has destroyed the house in their boredom. And so the more you can, again, establish a routine with exercise, the better it is going to be for them. The more you tire them out, the less chance of them destroying things. Think about that for your toddlers. You want to tire them out so that it's not as exhausting later on during the day. So if you can, take your dog on a really long walk in the morning, with your kitty cats, you can play with a feather toy or a laser light, but establish some type of exercise routine for them. Simply letting the dogs out to go to the bathroom in the morning does not cut it. Okay, that's not exercise. We want to actually be active and make them have an exercise routine, one, for their health, but two, to help them feel a little bit less anxious with being at home alone, okay? The third thing I have for you is make sure with this whole transition to stay calm. So pets take cues from us oftentimes, and so if we're feeling stressed with the transition and with the kids in school, they can feel stressed. Teaching your children to stay calm. So sometimes it's stressful to children to have to leave their beloved pets, family member, at home when they're getting on the bus. So make sure you help to teach your children that it's okay that your pets are going to be at home, and helping them to understand that staying calm is going to make the pets be less stressed as well. So staying calm is going to help everyone around. The fourth tip I have for you are distractions. So distractions are really good tools. And so what do I mean by distractions? I mean, instead of leaving your pet there all day, whether it's your dog or cat, all day to just be bored and do nothing, okay, give them something to do. So, you know, for a dog, sometimes that means getting a food puzzle that they eat out of. So it's one of those bowls that have the mazes in them, and one, it slows down their eating so they don't eat as fast, which is healthy for them. But two, it stimulates their IQ, and it takes their brain in order to work and figure out how to eat out of it. And so that is something that's going to help with boredom, okay? Maybe you fill a Kong toy with frozen peanut butter. That's also another deal. With kitty cats, you know, they are designed to be hunters. And so maybe that's feeding a few little treats all around the house, so all throughout the day, they have the chance to look for that, or putting little catnip on some of their toys every once in a while. Helps promote exercise, gets them moving, and gives them something to do while you are at work and the kids are at school. So I recommend using distractions, okay? Whatever that may look like for you and your pet. The last one I want to recommend is really, really important, and that is to make sure you're still spending quality time with your pet. Okay, they are part of your family, and so making sure that they feel important is going to be important too. And so as you transition with your work and with the kids at school, you know, make sure, whether it's morning or evening or both, that you're still spending that time either taking them on that long walk if that's what you were doing through the summertime, or spending 15 minutes brushing them or playing fetch or whatever that special activity that you and your pet did during the summertime. Make sure to at least do that some too, okay? You don't want to just continue cold turkey cut that out. That's really important to them. That's how the pets feel loved, and they are part of your family, and I know you guys care about them. So those are your 5 tips for going back to school. I hope the transition goes well. If you are seeing any signs of anxiety or anything with your pet, there are some anxiety videos I've done here, so you can check those out. You can find those right here on our Facebook page. You can also find them on our YouTube channel, cornerstoneanimalhospital.com, or if it's easier, you can just go to our website, www.cornerstonevet.info, go to the About section, videos and pet tips, okay? And it'll have all the pet tips that we've ever created all right there for you and labeled. So I hope that helps you guys out, and we will see you next week. All right, bye-bye.